I think a lot of people enter into elder care and they just figure they're going to wing it. And it's kind of like my doctor, if he said, look, you're pregnant and you're having your baby tomorrow, here you go. I mean, we get 40 weeks to have a baby. We get to read, we get to research, we get to talk to people and learn. But with elder care, we're caring for somebody probably for could be many, many years, and oftentimes just going it alone. So whatever you learn today, I'm hoping that you're going to take it forward and be little ambassadors in the world of elder care information that I share with you today. What I think is that modern day caregiving has really changed a lot since when my mom or my grandmother took care of their children, I mean their elderly loved ones. And we're often doing comparisons, because we're looking to that generation wondering how they took care of someone, or they're telling us, well, when your so-and-so was sick, this is what I did and this is how I handled it. And we take that on and think, God, I need to do that in the same way, or I'm a crummy kid. I just want to ask you guys, I think there are 5 major factors of why caregiving is harder nowadays than it was 75, 100 years ago. But I want to ask you, what are some of the factors you think that why caring for someone who's an older adult might be harder in 2016 than ever before? Sel?
You're not living in the same house.
Not living in the same house, right? We used to grow up with 3 generations, and or I call it proximity. Somebody was down the lane, somebody was nearby, and I'm going to add to that that even if we are nearby, it can be a 30 to 60-minute drive to get to our loved one and back with the way Bay Area traffic is. I just call it sort of the women at work, but it's also the idea that there's nobody tending those home fires and able to do maybe the child care and the elder care that they used to. And we're very out of practice with living in those multi-generational households, which is why when I consult with family and they want to bring mom or dad to live with them, unless they've done it historically, I usually suggest they not enter into it. Because there's a honeymoon period for about 6 months and then it all falls to crap and they're calling me wanting to get out of that because there were no contracts and rules and discussions before the person moved in. It was just like, well, I love my mom, I want to do this for her, so she's going to live with me for the next 20 years with no plan. Other factors, yeah?
Well, with modern medicine, people are living longer and they're sicker at home.
Wonderful. Those are the 2 other major factors. So in the old days, you know, like my grandmother died of cancer, she was 37. She never got to be 82. There wasn't any cure for what she had, so unfortunately she went really quickly. And people are living, as you say, sicker, so they can take care of people and they can live with illness for much, much, much longer. So where my dad or mom might have gotten something at 80 and be gone at 81, they might be getting treated for it and living into their 90s. One other factor I think of, I call it family size. Usually in the old days, people came from larger families so that you had the burden spread out, and or you might have been close by. So sister could grab dinner, brother could take mom to a doctor's appointment, and now you may just have one adult child dealing with that. And unfortunately, the burden with smaller families is going to be even bigger as time goes on. You know, I have 1 child. Good luck with that. She's got to take care of me and dad. So all of those, I think, make caregiving harder nowadays than it may have been historically.